All right. Let's make sure we got audio. Make sure we have audio. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay, we got audio. Okay, what's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? November 27th, 2025, 90 days of value, day 53, 53 days straight. Um, Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I know some people say Happy Thanksgiving, uh, but if you know history, then you know what happened on this day, and I honor the indigenous people, um, and I remember them on this day. Um, so you do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. All right, but um, day 53. If you don't know who I am, I'm Mr. King of Cash, Charles Dyson, 39 years old, and I haven't worked a traditional job since April 2013. 10 children, and I've made a lot of money. Well, quite a bit of money uh, online and using the power of leverage. And I love teaching other people how to do it. I've helped countless people around the world retire in less than 365 days following these principles. And I decided to go live 90 days straight throughout the holiday season and everything, sharing these principles. And they work. They work when you apply it. It's been really powerful. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting and watching. I really appreciate you. Today will be no different. It's day 53. And today, the topic is, do you know what it means to leverage? Do you really understand it? Do you, like, I have an intimate understanding of what leverage is, right? When I was working 2 to 3 jobs, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, I worked that hard from the age of 19 to the age of 26. Um, I was desperately looking for a way out, a better way to make money. And I learned about this principle. Okay, I got my glasses on so I can see better. Someone once told me, Charles, if you want to be wealthy, learn how to be paid in percentages and equity. Learn how to be paid in percentages and equity. Um, and leverage is how you can do that, right? It's leverage is, picture stepping stones, picture a pair of steps, and you can, take steps to get yourself to higher levels, right? You can see, you picture a whole staircase and you're looking at the top, right? And the top is a mental picture of, you know, high financial elevation. And the bottom is not necessarily the bottom financially, it's just where you are now. Put it like that. It's where you are now. And the top of the staircase is where you want to go financially, right? The leverage says you can take steps, specific steps, calculated steps to go from where you are now to exactly where you want to be financially, right? And what I figured out is those right steps to take, the right steps to take. And that's the principles that I share, and they work. They've helped people literally retire in less than 365 days with the information that I share and what I teach my students, right? And I'm going to, what I'm going to do over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe something to you. And your reaction to it will tell you what path you're on when it comes to money, right? Now, watch this. Picture a system, right, in which you are paid in percentages, okay? And when you are in commerce, when you're in business, some product has to be sold, product or service, right? And there has to be a medium of exchange, right? You're exchanging value. Someone is paying money in exchange for a product or service. That's business 101, right? And we could make it even take it a step further. If I produce this product for 80 cents, but then I sell it for $2, I make $1.20, right? That's essentially what business is. Finding something maybe that you didn't even create, right? A product or service that you can use and offer value to somebody else. They pay for it and you get paid. But then watch this, there is leverage. See, let me put it this way. This pen, for example, same example, but let's make the numbers even better. This costs $1 to produce. Now you didn't have to produce it, but you can take this and offer it to someone else, right? And when you do, the company who produced it, they get paid and you get paid. All right. Now watch this. I can tell someone else about this opportunity. Hey, I found something, right? There's this product. All right. It's $1. Now you can purchase the product, right? Or you can purchase the product and offer it to someone else. And when you do, you'll get paid and the company gets paid. Now they'll see an opportunity for themselves. And if they take it, right, they'll sign up with you within this ecosystem, and then they'll do the same thing. But watch this. This is why leverage is so powerful. You can go off and continue doing what you're doing, but while that person is taking advantage of the opportunity, every single time they sell this pen, every single time somebody finds this pen valuable and they purchase it, you make money, but you weren't present. You don't even know who these customers are, but you get paid when that person goes out and does it for themselves. Now watch this. That person has the same opportunity. They're going to talk to people. They're going to say, hey, I found this platform. They have this really valuable product called a pen. And hey, listen, maybe you need it. Maybe you need a pen and you can support my business. You can purchase the pen, right? It'll be beneficial to you. But guess what? You can actually make money from the company if you offer the pen to other people. Now watch this. That person is talking to somebody that you don't know. And they offer the same opportunity. And when that person gets started and they go out and do the same exact thing, when that transaction takes place, right, 2 levels removed from you, you don't know who that person is. You don't know where they're located. But yet, when that exchange takes place, you get paid. See, this is called leverage. And if you understand money, money is connected to time. As time moves forward, your money should be growing. What happens is when you have a consumer mentality, as time moves forward, you're spending, right? You might have been taught to only save money, which means inflation is eating the value that you have. The money that you have, inflation is eating it. So you're losing money year over year just by saving money, right? But when you have leverage, you're able to actually continue making money. And then if you want to be on a path to get wealthy, you'll take a portion of that money and buy assets. Because as time moves forward, what did I say money was connected to? Money is connected to time. As time moves forward, assets rise in value. So it's smart to put your money into assets. Save your money in assets, and as time moves forward, your money increases. If you save your money in paper currency, as time moves forward, your money, the value of your currency decreases. So you're actually losing money through a hidden tax called inflation. But when you have a leveraging system, guess what can happen? Money can come in quicker without you having to be present, right? So you found the way to leverage, take steps higher financially by leveraging the time, the effort, the energy of other people for themselves. They do it for themselves, right? But you benefit because you gave them the opportunity. And if they didn't get started through you, If you hadn't told them about the opportunity, then they would have never made any money. The company would have never made any money, right? And so the company is incentivizing people by saying, hey, yeah, we created this product. You had nothing to do with that. But guess what? We're going to let you in on the money by giving you the ability to go out and build a business through us. We won't advertise on television. We won't spend that money on ads on television, radio, legacy media, right? We're not going to spend advertising dollars on that. We're going to make you the advertising arm of our company. And if you see value in it and go out and conduct business, commerce, using our product that you did not have to develop, we will pay you for it. Not only will we pay you for it, but we'll give you the ability to leverage, and 2 levels deep, 3 levels deep, 4 levels deep, 4 levels of people removed from you. When people are still purchasing this product, you're getting paid. 5, 6, 7, 8 levels deep, 8 levels of people removed from you. If somebody takes this opportunity, right? If somebody purchases the product, even without the opportunity, you're going to get paid. If someone takes the product and they like the opportunity and they go out and help other people, then guess what? You still get paid. See, people who don't understand money run away from leverage. But when you understand leverage, you can position yourself to benefit greatly financially, greatly, in a great way, in a massive way. Because here's the thing about leverage. Here's the thing about leverage, right? You never know who someone is that falls into your organization and how serious they are. Because if they take it serious and they go out and produce $50,000, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000, $500,000 worth of commerce, you're getting paid a percentage of that revenue. Now, here's the tricky part. All leveraging systems aren't created equal. That's the tricky part. And a lot of people do business wrong. A lot of people take advantage of these leveraging systems. A lot of CEOs design the leverage system to benefit themselves more than it benefits the people. That happens too. So you got to be careful. You can't just get involved with any leveraging system, right? But if you follow the right people, if you include yourself in the right network of people, right, you can position yourself within a leveraging system that actually is ethical, that is rewarding, and that pays very well. It's all there's several different components that you have to consider when it comes to a leveraging system, right? A company, you got to consider the leadership, the product or service, right? The vision, the expertise of the people running the company, right? Their goals. What are they trying to accomplish long term? All these things matter, right? The industry they're in, right? Are they innovating, or are they copying some other company? That matters too, right? Is it evergreen? Is it a blue ocean product or service or industry where there's no competition whatsoever and you are early, right? How early are you? Is it the first year? Is it the second year? Is it the third year? Because what you got to consider is most businesses fail within the first 3 to 5 years, right? So the leadership matters. What have they done previously? Okay, are they an expert in the industry, or is this their first stab at it? Right? What were their failures before? What did they exit any companies before? All these things matter. Okay, so your decision making is it should be upon all these factors, but it shouldn't take forever for you to make a decision. Successful people make decisions quick, and they change those decisions very slowly, right? But average people make decisions slow, and they change those decisions frequently, right? That's a key. You have to be able to judge opportunity, but you got to be able to judge it quickly. You got to be able to judge it quickly. And so what I tell people all the time is all opportunity is not created equal. Perfect example of this principle. Amazon is a great company right now, but not the greatest opportunity, right? The opportunity has passed. Everybody knows what Amazon is. But in the 90s, right? Amazon was new and the opportunity was great, but it was much more risky. So when you ask people, hey, if you had a chance to invest $100 in Amazon stock when it first came out, would you have done it? Everybody says yes, because you know what Amazon is today. But when the owner was operating Amazon out of his garage and the only product that Amazon had was books, I mean, would you have invested then? Would you have had the foresight to know what Amazon was going to become? See, it's easy to say, yeah, I would have done it, but you see this man operating this company out of his garage, books everywhere, and he's like, this is going to be one of the biggest companies in the world. 98% of people looking at the owner of Amazon in his garage would have been like, no, I'm not putting my money in this. See, when it comes to opportunity, you have to be able to judge the opportunity within the space that it's in now, but also have the foresight to see where it's going. The risk is great, but the opportunity is better in the beginning. Jeff Bezos, I was trying to think of his name. Jeff Bezos got books all over his garage in the 90s. No other products, but his big idea was to sell books on the internet. Would you have invested that $1,000 into that company with him excited saying this is going to be one of the biggest companies in the whole entire world? And the internet was new as well. Chances are you would probably would have said no. And that's the difference between people who make massive amounts of money and average people. The average person has no vision. If you want to be successful, you have to possess vision. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. You can't benefit if you don't take a shot. See, that's the difference between a job and an investment. There's risk with the investment. There's no risk with the job. There's no risk at all. You get told what to do and you just follow the instructions, and guess what? You'll keep the job until they say, hey, we got to eliminate some jobs, and you're one of the jobs that has to be eliminated. The only risk is someone else is in control of whether you get paid or not. With investing, the risk you're taking with your money is based upon your ability to judge the opportunity. Now, here's what I did. You want to know what I did when I was working 2 to 3 jobs? The only shortcut to success. It's the only shortcut to success. See, what you got to understand, intellectually, you don't have to be the smartest person in order to be someone who gets paid a lot of money. All you got to do is be able to surround yourself with smart people who have already traveled the path that you want to travel. That's the only shortcut to success. Leverage. What I did was I found somebody who was already successful, found the system he was leveraging, and then judged him. Okay, he has the fruit, right? He's bearing fruit in his life. He's winning. Okay, he knows what he's talking about. Watch this. Judge the people around him. He's changed people's life around him. Judge his heart. He told me he would help me. He has the heart to help me. Now all I need is to take advantage of the opportunity and watch this. Watch this. Any instructions he gives me, I got to follow it. If I want what he has, I got to listen to what he says. And if the instruction is comfortable or not, doesn't matter. Whether I feel like it or not, doesn't matter. I got to follow the instruction he gives. He's leveraged the system successfully, right? All I got to do is leverage the system the way he did to get a fraction of the results that he got. I don't need to make as much money as the mentor made. If I can make a fraction of what he made, I'm successful. I'm climbing the stairs, getting to where I want to go. In 6 months, I changed my life. In 6 months, I made more money than I've ever made in my entire life. Not in a job system, in a leveraging system. Because I was able to follow the instructions. By April of 2013, I quit every job I had. And since that time, I've continued to elevate, watch this, following the same principles. The principles work. Do you work? The principles work. Do you work? Do you know what it means to leverage? Like I said, people run away from these type of things when they don't understand money. They've been taught to work really hard for the rest of their life. Watch this, I don't believe it has to be hard. Making great money actually can be easy. And what I like to tell people is, I'll work hard at easy things. Translation, I'll be diligent and consistent with specific instructions inside of a system that has the ability to pay me a lot of money. This is the thing that people don't understand. When you have a job, don't you have to show up on time? Don't you have to perform the duties and the tasks that that job requires? A lot of times without supervision. You're trusted to do your job without someone breathing down your neck, which means you can get an instruction and follow an instruction. Your behavior inside of a job system makes you money, but that money is linear. That same behavior inside of that job system, if you put those same attributes in a system that has the ability to pay you more money, you'll make more money. Same exact attributes. Show up on time. Receive instructions, follow instructions. Perform the tasks without somebody having to breathe down your neck and check behind you. Be diligent and consistent in your work. Same exact behaviors. It just pays more inside of a leveraging system. Now watch this. Oh my God. Watch this. Ready? There are systems exactly as I just described where assets are the product and there's leverage in it too. Did you hear what I said? There are systems where assets are the product. What did I say about building wealth? If you want to be on a path to build wealth, you must invest in assets. There are systems where assets are the product and it has a leveraging component with it. I don't know if you really comprehend how powerful that is. You can be building wealth while leveraging at the same exact time. And again, you never know how much money someone is willing to invest into their own assets that benefits their own family, their own goals. And when that investment is made, oh my God, when that investment is made, when they invest in themselves, you get paid. You get paid. The difference between a leveraging system that has a product or service that is not an asset, when that purchase is made, there's a product or service, there's value that's exchanged for the customer, but it's commerce based. The product or service might solve a problem in their life, but it's commerce based. A leveraging system where an asset is the product, when the person purchases the asset, over time, the asset appreciates in value. And because it's a leveraging system, multiple people get paid from that investment. One system with the product or service, that's called an auto ship. That's called a reoccurring purchase. And in a leveraging system where an asset is the product, it's not an auto ship. Do you understand? That's not an auto ship. Just the fact that the product is an asset, the behavior of the customers are to continuously invest into the asset because they understand that as time moves forward, the value of the asset increases. And because it's a leveraging system, multiple people get paid when people invest in assets for themselves. The product itself creates a behavior of continuous investing into the asset. And every single time, multiple people get paid. I have such a leveraging system where assets are the product and we continuously get paid when we purchase the asset for ourselves. And we create leverage when we help other people invest in the asset. And we get paid when they purchase the asset. Oh my God. Listen, all leveraging systems are not created equal. They're not. All leveraging systems are not created equal. This is why I love leverage. This is why I teach it. I explain it ad nauseum. Because the more people I help understand these principles, the more people I can help get free. Our whole lives. Think about this. Think about it. Think this thing through. Were you taught about money in elementary school? In middle school? In high school? Were you taught about money in college? You could have majored in accounting and you still weren't taught about money. You were taught how to watch somebody else's money, but you weren't taught the tenets of how to make money, how to grow money. You weren't taught that. So even as an accounting major, you weren't taught about money. Why? What's the big deal? Let me tell you. In a capitalistic system, everybody can't win. Somebody's got to work. And that's why so little people control so much wealth in the world. And everybody else is working. I mean, somebody's got to sell the private plane. Somebody's got to sell the Ferrari. Somebody's got to work at the gas station. Somebody's got to work at the grocery store. Somebody's got to drive for Lyft and Uber. Somebody has to work within the company, the employees. Somebody has to be leveraged. Oh my God. See, leveraging is not just to benefit there's different leveraging systems. All money has leveraging systems. A job is a leveraging system. You just got to understand that you are the leverage. You and all the other employees for that company. That company is a leveraging system. And if you don't believe me, let me ask you a very simple question. When are you slated to become the CEO of the company you work for? It ain't going to happen. You won't be the CEO of the company you are employed with. It ain't going to happen. You'll never be that. You're the leverage. You and everybody else, all the employees. This is not the job bash. I'm just trying to help you understand. All money involves leverage. And some systems are not created for you to leverage your way up. Some systems are created for you to be the leverage. How many people, billions of people work for a lifetime and then die? Billions of people follow that plan. No upward mobility, no ability to create the type of lifestyle that they truly desire, but they are conditioned to stay within that system of leverage, where they are the leverage. The system I'm describing, the system of leverage I subscribe to, gives me and everyone else I work with the opportunity to create upward mobility, ethically leveraging each other within a system where we get paid in percentages and we can leverage our way up. Not stepping on people, but helping people up. We're incentivized to help more people. And the cherry on top, the whole kit and caboodle, is the fact that the leveraging system I'm describing, an asset can be the product. And even the ones where it's product or services, I like those leveraging systems too. It just has to make sense. But I love these leveraging systems. I love them. I love opportunity to leverage because we can create upward mobility. We can make money. And guess what? I can be paid from the time, effort, energy of other people ethically. I don't have to be present. But for their own reasons, for their own desires, I can introduce somebody to an opportunity. They can take advantage of the opportunity. And guess what? As they make money, I make money. And it should be that way. That is a win-win situation. It should be that way. I should get paid because I helped somebody into this system, gave them an opportunity that they wouldn't have had if I hadn't told them about it. And when they benefit for themselves, I benefit too. And at levels, as that organization goes deeper and deeper, I still get paid from work I did not do. The same way a CEO operates. With a job, yeah, the CEO, you'll never see the CEO working right next to you. Never. They're not present, but yet they get paid every single time you show up to work. The C-suite, the CFO, the CMO, right? All the people in the C-suite, in the corporate suite, all the investors, you'll never see them working right next to you, ever. They don't have to. They have you and all the other employees. They're leveraging. See? In this system I'm describing, you get to behave like the CEO. You get to create the upward mobility, the leverage for yourself. Again, ethically, because every single person you introduce has the same opportunity. Charles, I don't like sales. You might as well say you hate money. I don't like sales, Charles. You don't like money then. Sales makes the world go round. Every time you drive up the road and you see a truck on the road, I want you to understand something. That is commerce at work. Somebody's getting paid. A product or service is a product is moving, and someone's getting paid. I don't like sales. What do you think they do at hospitals? You think they're not in sales? Huh. There's the generic version of the medicine, and then there's the name brand medicine. No matter which one you choose, guess what? They're getting paid. They're getting paid. Every single a gauze in the hospital, a gauze at the store, $2-3. A gauze in a hospital, $30-40. Hospital's getting paid. I don't like sales. What do you think happens at a grocery store? You think they're giving groceries away for free? See, you're a consumer. Somebody who says, I don't like sales, you have a consumer mentality. You've been trained to be a consumer for the rest of your life. You love to buy, but you're on the wrong side of the equation. If the only thing you do is buy, you're on the wrong side of the equation. You need a product or service to leverage. And if you had the correct viewpoint of what sales is, you would love sales. Because again, everybody loves to buy. You just got to be in the mood to do it. Everybody loves to buy. See, when I say sales, you think convincing someone to purchase something they don't need, they don't want or need. When I say sales, what I mean is finding someone who wants what I have. They already want it. They just didn't know it. But when I introduce them to it, it makes sense and they purchase. I didn't convince them to do it. I just made them aware of what they actually wanted. It just makes sense. Anybody can do that. You just got to want to. This is a mental principle that I figured out a long time ago. I became a moneymaker when I stopped saying I hate sales. You should probably never say that again. Because if you say I hate sales, what you're really saying is I hate money. What do you think? Everything in your house was sold to you by somebody. Somebody made money. Everything, look around the room you're in right now. If you're at home, every single thing you see, somebody sold to you. And you bought it. I probably should engage in that skill set if I want more money coming my way. Like I said, elevation, right? That picture of the stair steps, leverage at the beginning, it may not be comfortable, but who cares? Who cares about comfort? Do you want what you say you want? Yes or no? Because you can want it all day. Want doesn't create change. Everybody wants more money. Everybody won't get more money. Why? Because the desire is not strong enough. They have concessions they're not willing to make. They have concessions. They have decisions they're not willing to make. Yeah, I want a Ferrari. But nah, I'm not willing to work for it. Yeah, I want to quit my job and make great money from home. But no, I'm not willing to get uncomfortable to do it. Yeah, I love my children. Absolutely. I love my kids. I'll do anything for them except make sacrifices financially to make sure their life is better than mine. Hmm. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. If that makes you uncomfortable, it should. It made me uncomfortable when I thought about it. Oh no, I'll do anything for my kids. I want to see my kids successful. I want to see my kids winning. I want to build a legacy that I could pass down to them. But guess what? That might require me to get uncomfortable a little bit. Might require me to do something that I ain't never did before. Just might. It might require me listening to somebody that challenges my comfort zone. That's what a good mentor does. A lot of people think when a mentor gives an instruction, it's a suggestion. Somebody who thinks that way, they're not ready to win. When a mentor gives an instruction, if you want what they have, you got to do what they say. It's not a suggestion. It's an instruction. And if you really want to be successful, you'll follow the instruction. It won't be a suggestion. How you feel about it won't matter. You'll do it. A lot of people say they want a mentor, but when they get a real one, it's uncomfortable. A mentor doesn't care about your feelings. I heard it said like this: a good mentor will sacrifice the relationship for your results. A good friend will sacrifice your results for the relationship. Your mentor is not your friend at first. Your mentor is somebody that's there to help you change your life. Your mentor is somebody that is there to help you change your life. And you can become friends as you elevate. We could be friends when we all making money and we chilling on beaches. Of course. We did what we were supposed to do. Until then, guess what? I'm gonna give you an instruction. If you want it, you'll follow it. If you want what you say you want, you'll follow it. If you don't, guess what? I'll find somebody else to give my time to who does want what they say they want. Right? Come on, Danielle. I appreciate you. She put in the chat, if someone comes in contact with you and their life doesn't change, something is wrong. Danielle, that is the greatest compliment you can give, and I really appreciate it. Oh, I figured this thing out. I figured it out. 53 days straight, I'm live, giving the game, giving the sauce, giving the mental adjustments that need to be made in order to really become a money maker, to get to the next level. If you want to win, if you really want to change your life, leverage has to be a part of it. It's the fastest way you can actually you can create a level of success for yourself. Watch how simple this is. You want to know how simple? Let's make our time more valuable. Let's go over this principle real quick, because I did something in 2012 mentally that really helped me. That really helped me. You want to know where my confidence was in 2012 when I first began doing business and trying to get off a job? When I was driving buses at the Atlanta airport, right? You want to know what my thought process was? If I could just make $10 a day outside of a job, I know I can make $1 million. I didn't know how to make $10 a day outside of a job. I did not have any concept of how business works. And my confidence builder, my first step was, okay, Charles, we don't gotta go make $1 million tomorrow. I just need a mentor that can show me what is necessary to just get $10 a day. Because I know if I could get $10 a day, I could get $100 a day. If I could get $100 a day, I could get 500, 1,000. I just need to find out the steps. $10 a day 30 days in a month on average, that's $300 a month. What's 30 times 12? That's, let me get this right. Yeah, that's $360 a year. My math is correct, right? 12 times 3 is 36. Add a zero. Yeah, that's $360 a year. Not life-changing money, but it's a start. $10 a day. Just 10. And watch this. Then you get the confidence to go for $15 a day. And then $20 a day. And then $25 a day. And then $50 a day. $50 a day is $1,500 a month. And then $100 a day. $100 a day is $3,000 a month. Do you got enough faith to just start off with $10 a day? Watch this. With a mentor, the mentor's job is to help you skip levels. A good mentor can help you get a fraction of their results in a fraction of the time it took them to get it. A good student will follow the instructions the first time the instructions are given. The reason why two people can get started in the same opportunity and one can take off and the other will struggle is the one who took off mentally was prepared for the opportunity. The one who struggled was not mentally prepared for the opportunity. The opportunity is the same for everybody. But when you approach it with an elevated mental environment, the results can become seamless. And that's why, even when I teach trading, I tell my students all the time, what I show you on the charts is only 10% of your results. It's not the most important part of trading. The most important part of trading, 90% of your results is going to come from the way you think. When it comes to investing, watch this. Big aha moment. Did you know investing was not a one-time event? Investing is a lifestyle. That's why I can tell you where you're going based on what you do with money when it touches your hand, how you behave. If you're living paycheck to paycheck and you can't make the decision to take $20 every time you touch money and invest it, you're not ready to win. You're not ready to go to the next level. You're not ready to really do what it takes in behavior to move your life towards a real money maker. Every single time you touch money, investing should be on your mind. The first thing you do when you touch money is invest. Not go pay bills, not go buy things. Invest. There's billions of people that are ready to go spend money tomorrow. Do you know that most companies operate in the red all year long, and the one day gets them profitable is Black Friday? Because billions of people are consumers. The money makers understand leverage. They understand leverage. And it's not optional. It is a necessity. I was told long ago, if you want to change your life, Charles, you need to be thinking in terms of getting paid in percentages and equity. Y'all not even ready for the equity conversation just yet. First, we got to get paid in percentages consistently. Commerce, enterprise, leverage, ethically. Your money, your bank account balance is directly connected to the level of value that passes through your network. I'm going to say that one more time. Your bank account balance is directly connected to the quality of information that flows through the network of people that you talk to. Chances are the people you're talking to right now on a consistent basis, the people you call friend right now, can't help you change your life. If they were, guess what? You'd be elevated already. I talked about this in previous days, right? In this series, 90 Days of Value, I've talked about it. Change who you call friend. I'm unapologetic about it. I grew up. I got kids. I got goals. If we're not moving in the same direction, why am I talking to you? If we're not doing business together and winning, why am I spending time with you? All my friends are moneymakers. All my friends are elevated. Why am I calling you friend if we're not winning together? If we don't got goals to get elevated together. We're not doing business together. What are we doing? We're grown. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we spending time talking on the phone about nothing? What are we doing? This is all connected to leverage. If I bring a friend an opportunity and they say no repeatedly, oh, I get it. Okay. All right, you're not trying to win. All right, cool. Duly noted. And I've done this before. I've sat friends down like, hey, listen, yo, I love you. You my dog. But we're moving in two different directions, right? I don't want you to take this personal. We'll be friends forever, but guess what? This is a season where I'm real serious about going to the next level. And I understand this may not be for you, but I'm not going to be around too much moving forward. Oh, man, you changing. Yeah, I am. I'm telling you to your face, I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm not going to stay the same. And you shouldn't desire to either. I'm around different people, new information. If you're not understanding what I'm trying to do, I can't spend time with you. It's not personal. I got kids, I got goals, and I'm serious about mine. Maybe you're not there yet, and that's okay. But the people I'm surrounded with now, they're winning at a high level, and I want to win like them. Who you listen to matters. Who you spend time with matters. What environments you place yourself in, they matter. The information you accept or reject, it matters. Leverage. Leverage relationships, ethical leverage, right? Mutually beneficial. Not only am I trying to get information from my mentor, I'm trying to show my mentor value, watch this, by executing what they teach me. Because then I want my mentor to identify me as somebody that he's getting a return. She's getting a return on her investment by spending time with me. See, this conversation of leverage it doesn't just apply to money. It applies to relationships too. I want my children to leverage me. I want my children to see their father as valuable. I want them to know, hey, listen, the time we're investing, guess what? You get to reap a benefit. Not only when I die, but while I'm alive too. You're going to get an inheritance, but you're going to get a benefit while you're alive too. I want to show my children that the investment of information that I'm putting into you, come on, is so you can get to where I am. It took me 39 years to get here. You can get there at 14. It took me 39 years to get here. Guess what? I can get you there the first day you were born if you don't have kids. That legacy can be created instantly with the right information. What are we doing if we're not operating like that? Maybe you haven't made the decision to get to those levels financially. It's not that it's not accessible. You just haven't made the decision. What did I teach in previous 90 days of value? The first step to getting anything you want is just to make the decision to go get it. I don't care how big you perceive the goal right now. It's not a big goal. You just perceive it that way. It's not a big goal. You can have it. Are you willing to go get it? Leverage relationships. Create leverage with your money. Get into leveraging systems that benefit you. It don't have to be with me. I'm not egotistical. It doesn't have to be with me. You can go win with somebody else. But the people who connected to me and they listen, oh, you better believe they win. I get messages all the time. One of my friends in Uganda, killing right now. Killing. Shout out to Santino. Killing in Uganda. Using the information I'm giving them. Winning in Uganda. I ain't never been to Uganda, Africa. But I got friends over there. I got friends in Kenya. I got friends in South Africa. I got friends in Europe. I got friends in Australia. It doesn't matter where you are. This information works. I win. And the people around me win. The people who listen win. I know what I'm doing. I've retired people in less than 365 days. The reason I can talk like this is because I got proof. Go up and down my YouTube channel. Go look. Go look. Go look. I got hour-long testimonial videos of everybody on the call saying how the information I helped them change their life. Go look. Now listen. This has been the longest version, day 53, since I've done this 90 days of value. Ask yourself why. That's how important this topic is. All the other 90 days of value I've done have been way shorter than this one. Why is this one the longest? That's how important this subject is. This is something, if you want to elevate your life, you must understand this principle. And ironically, this is the topic that'll change your life the fastest. This one right here, leverage. When you get an intimate understanding of what it means to leverage, this is the topic that will change your life so quick. It don't have to take forever. But look, I'm looking for new people around the world to work with. I don't care where you are. You're watching this on Facebook. You want to leverage with me? You want to make some great money with me? I'll put in the comment section of this Facebook video, hey, Charles, let's talk. Show me what you got. I'll show you. And if it makes sense, we'll make money together. We'll make a lot of money together, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, go to the description box of this video. I got a lot of great information there. I got my contact information there. You can get in touch with me. I got people who voice message me on Facebook, on Instagram. You can video chat me. I'll pick it up. Pick up my phone. We'll connect. We'll build a relationship. We'll talk. I'm a real person. I love helping people. I don't find people to sell. I find people to help. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. When you realize this, I'm trying to get something to you. When you realize that, we're going to make a whole lot of money together. But guess what? I will never sell you. I will never convince you. That don't make sense to me. I don't convince people to make money. I give them the information that's going to help them elevate and change their life. It's your responsibility to see it as valuable, make the decision to get started. Watch this. Don't quit. And approach this with the right mentality. I'm telling you right now, I got the formula. It works. It works with people all over the world. That's day 53. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 54, right? 53 days straight. If you like this one, you'll like the other ones. Go watch the other parts of my 90 days of value. I'm telling you right now, life-changing information. It's time well spent. When you get a different perspective, that's when the results that you get in your life can change. I'm a firm believer in that. You got to change how you view things. I tell people all the time, if I can help you change your perspective, even if it's just a little bit, that's the beginning. I can help you change your life. I guarantee that. I stand on that. All right. See you tomorrow. Happy holidays. Enjoy your family. I will see you tomorrow, day 54. Peace.